speaking to hate preachers. Hate group, hate preachers.
Thank you very much.
No, you are. You are. You are. The whole world knows that. The whole world knows that. The whole world knows that. You're a hate preacher.
Hate preacher. Hate preacher.
The way you attack us.
Hate preacher.
You're a hate preacher.
Who is doing the hating? Who is blowing themselves up in the name of Jesus?
Who is talking to me?
Who is strapping bombs to themselves
him or is it
and
her?
blowing themselves up in the name of Jesus?
Let's establish.
I
know you're upset. I know you're upset. I know you're hurt. I know you're hurt. Who wants to talk to me? Who wants to? Why is it so difficult, Mike?
They're not even fighting. They're not going to the military defence. They're not going to the Whitehall Wall, or they're not going to Downing Street. They're going to a concert with little kids and blowing themselves up. We will not have that anymore. We will not have that anymore. And this is absolutely Islamic.
You're an extremist. You're a radical. You're a radical.
You don't know what they're doing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Today you're acting calm, but you.
I see what I see. I see what I see.
I never called you
I never called you that.
bigots. No, but I'm called that all over the internet.
Well, you should stop being. Well, you should stop your. No,
I never say that.
I sued
And yet you
anything else.
well.
Can I help you with anything else?
So if you're going to be a good Muslim,
Yeah.
follow Muhammad's example, but
Yeah.
we should be fighting too until the religion is all for Allah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that what these people are blowing themselves up? Isn't that what they're doing?
Yeah, they believe that.
Find a different God. Find a different God.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we are calling you. We are calling you. You represent a radical Christian group called Pathfinders.
So I expect to be hated, like I know I'm hated here. I expect to be persecuted. I expect for Muslims to kill me someday.
আস্তে 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 আস্তে
He wants to see the Islam.
সুন্দর করিয়ে সুন্দর করিয়ে
See Islam say.
I mean, one thing I've done that's been hateful. One thing I've said that's been hateful. Yes, there is a head covering, but what the verse does not say, does not
Actually,
imply...
my background is head covering.
There you
I'm
go.
Mennonite.
There you go.
All my women wear head coverings.
Okay.
So we would even
but
disagree
in
on
church,
the ladder,
right?
wouldn't
But
we?
in church, not all the
In
time.
church.
Yeah.
like the venom, the anger coming from your face.
No, you don't. Honestly, you don't.
That's all fake. That's all fake. That's all fake, Lizzie. You know it's all fake.
yeah, when these people go and kill 1 million people, it's alright, because they're bad. But when you kill one person, they cry tears like the whole world's dying. Look in your own closet, bruv. You lot kill bare millions of people. Why do you think people come into your country to war? Because you lot killed them people. Use your brain. Tell them to run away. It's not even your war. They ain't got no brain. Own brain. Run away. It's not even your war. They ain't got no brain. Own brain. You don't
Call the brother away, man. We don't speak to hate preachers. Akhi. Say hate preachers, we don't speak to hate preachers.
You don't deserve your time.
Akhi, why are you wasting your time, hate preacher?
We don't talk to hate preachers. Hate preacher. Sorry.
No, he cannot. He cannot. I'm not allowing you to report. I'm not allowed to report. I go somewhere else. You cannot follow me. I'm telling you.
You just threatened me at my neck. He threatened me. I have on camera. Look, you see? This is racism. Racism. This is hatred.
You are ISIS terrorists. I know where you come from.
He just said it again. He said he's going to cut my head. He just said he's going to cut my head. He just said he's going to cut my head.
Take him away.
Because I don't believe any white person.
If you look at women lustfully, the women have to cover themselves up. There's no kind of, you know, there's no kind of sense that you've got to exercise any self-control.
All the stereotypes are here. Too rich and stupid to know the value of money.
Get me 12 sweets. Better yet, the entire floor.
And of course he's oversexed, lecherous, uncontrollably obsessed with the American woman.
Here, my desert blossom. Give the change. Have you ever considered joining a harem?
And so another pattern is the lecherous Arab. In Jewel of the Nile, Sheikh Omar tricks Kathleen Turner. How? He convinces her to come with him to Arab land. Then he imprisons her.
You stay here and you write what I tell you to write.
We see the same sort of ominous seduction and protocol. The entire plot revolves around an Arab emir's infatuation with the blonde, blue-eyed Goldie Hawn. In the Bond film, Never Say Never Again, Kim Basinger is abused by the most sleazy-looking Arabs imaginable. She's tied to a pole, stripped to her underwear, and auctioned off to primitive-looking Bedouins. And in Sahara, Brooke Shields is also kidnapped and presented to the lecherous Arab sheikh for his own perverted pleasure.
Get away from me, you dirty pig!
More than 300 movies, nearly 25% of all Hollywood movies that in one way or another demean Arabs contain gratuitous slurs, or they portray Arabs as being the butt of a cheap joke.
How did you speak to him? He was attack.
Lizzie, have you heard of manners? Lizzie, have you heard of manners? Lizzie, I can't, she won't let me speak. She won't let me speak. She won't let me speak. Right, I'm going to answer my own way. I'm not going to answer in the way you had decided I should answer. Right, there's a very...
You're not going to really answer the question.
Listen, don't be around the bush. Lizzie, as an English person, you realise what you're doing here? You're just shouting at me? Seriously.
Okay,
I mean, we're on the same planet here, aren't we? Yeah? Just be quiet for a moment and let me speak. Right, just...
You have 2 minutes or something.
No, I'll have as long as I need. You don't dictate to me. You don't dictate to me.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I am not finished.
I have not finished. And then I've done my bit. If you want to take over, thank you. Bye bye. You've got no manners.
It's me now.
Excuse me.
It's me.
I did try, but she just doesn't listen. She yak. I'm trying to explain. She won't listen.
Lizzie. Okay. Let's just say this. Lizzie, you're acting childish. You're acting childish. She's acting like a child. Like, I can't. What do I do? You're a grown woman with children. All right. I don't want to disrespect you, honestly. Because of Mecca is when the Prophet came into Mecca. Listen to the end. Listen to the end. Calm down. I'm going to walk away from you, Lizzie. You're very obnoxious. I'm being honest with you.
No. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Sorry. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye.
We don't want to speak to you. Come on.
Bye.
We don't want to speak to you.
Goodbye.
It was no ordinary form of evangelism, but I was still uncomfortable with the tribalistic shouting that seemed to be so prevalent as the debate went on, and I'd been told that this was a relatively tame crowd by normal standards. But should Christians at least be participating in this kind of shouting match? I put my concerns to Jay.
There were moments when I felt like it was almost more pantomime than a debate or evangelism when they were chanting and then you were getting your side of the crowd to chant. It makes people maybe take it not so seriously.
Actually, it's very serious. That is very serious. It's not serious for Europeans. And for Europeans, they don't like it. 2 or 3 times a month, someone comes up to us with tears in their eyes, say, would you stop what you're doing? That's not Christ-like. And I can almost invariably assume that they're British or they're European. But I'm not here for Europeans. Never do I hear an Asian or an Arab ever say that to me. They come up and they shake my hands and they stroke my hands and say, God bless you. They love that because what it is, it's claiming the ground. It's claiming territory, verbally, vocally. That's why the Muslims do it all the time. It's very cultural. In their culture, the louder you are, the more boisterous you are, the more confident you look and sound, the stronger your argument is. In their culture, the louder you are, the more boisterous you are, the more confident you look and sound, the stronger your argument is. That's why at the end of every of his talks, he yelled, Allahu Akbar, Takbir, and they yelled, Allahu Akbar. That was basically to underline and to solidify his point. So I was doing it in kind because I knew in doing that, I was giving confidence to Christians, but I was claiming the ground for Jesus Christ.
We don't have love for hate preachers. We don't have love for hate preachers. We don't love our enemies. Listen, we don't love our enemies. We don't love our enemies. No, it doesn't. No. We don't. No. We love the.
Well, hold on. You're saying that Jesus. You're saying that Jesus never ordered anyone to be killed.
Yep.
So what about when he told them, bring them and let me slay them in front of them?
That's a future event when he comes back in.
Read it out. Read out.
Yes.
Read out.
This is a future event.
No, read out. Read out. No, go read it. Read out. Read out. Read out.
When he comes back in
read out. Go on, read it. Read out. Read out. Read out. Read out.
To be scared of that.
Okay. Now, from love to fear. Watch it. Go on, read it. Read out. Read out. Read out.
To be scared of that.
Okay. Now, from love to fear. Watch it.
The king in the parable who says, those enemies of mine who should not want me to be king over them, bring them here and kill them in front of me.
Yes, okay.
Yes. And it's a story about a king who is coming to judge, which is who Jesus is. He will come and judge in the future everybody who is an enemy of his. So, as followers of Muhammad, that makes you an enemy of Jesus. Okay, because you do not believe that he died on the cross. You don't believe that he died on the cross. So you need to hear that.
Wait a minute, what do I need to hear?
Jesus is warning you, saying that you need to come to Jesus as your Lord and Saviour. Otherwise,
I've got in front of me.
Let's go. Bye bye. Bye haters. See you later. Bye bye.
Anyway, no more.
It's not normal every day to wake up and all you hear all day about is how your religion is terrible and how you're a suspect and how you're a cancer and how all this other stuff. When you're young and really impressionable, this stuff is gonna start pressing in on you. You have to be aware this is real stress, and you have to be strong in your faith. And you can't listen to people make bad arguments. You have to know how to identify bad arguments. When someone says all the stuff that's happening in the world today with ISIS and this San Bernardino and all this Belgium, this is because of the Quran or because of the Hadiths or because of Islam. People in Iraq and Syria were reading the Quran for 1400 years. And they're reading Hadiths for 1400 years. And ISIS only started in 2013. And it wasn't started by the Quran, it was started by the US-led invasion of Iraq and the destruction of all the institutions and economy and government of that country. It's not about the religion of Islam, it's not about the scriptures of Islam. Because there's 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, and even if you take the largest number of all the Taliban and all of Boko Haram and all of ISIS and all of these groups, and you add all this together and you divide that by 1.6 billion Muslims, you know the number you get? I calculated 0.006%. 0.006%. Absolutely statistically insignificant. This is the single best argument against what you constantly come across. This idea that somehow your religion, something in its original foundational scriptures, is violent, and like a virus it's going to spread through the Muslim community. It's just not true.